Ginger hasn't seen the space yet, and Zach and Tori are here. Hey guys, say hi. Hey. They're gonna actually be our first guests in the space. This is where we've typically filmed the podcast, in our living room here, but we are working on a project to actually create our own podcast studio in the house. And so I'll show you where we're headed with that. We're building the podcast space right now, and it's a little makeshift now, but check this out. We've got this separate room that we've been using for storage, but this is actually going to become our new podcast studio. And right now it's super makeshift. We've got all the equipment set up, and as you can tell, it's just been storage, so super basic, but this whole thing is going to become transformed into a beautiful studio. Here's the view from the chairs right now. We got to clean this whole space out.
Looks great.
Just wait for the transformation. It's going to be incredible. Not because we're on the road.
No, it's not. It's because we're in our storage room.
Yeah, so we're actually in a storage room in our house, which we've been wondering for a while what to do with. We thought maybe we'll turn this into like a mother-in-law suite. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, or like a guest suite or an apartment or something like that.
But then, given how much we're recording this podcast and how it's an every week thing, we thought, why don't we turn this into the podcast studio?
Yeah.
So we are right now in what's going to be our podcast studio. And at first we thought, let's renovate the whole thing, let's paint it, let's get it all set up and then film. But then we thought, why not bring everyone along on this little journey of... So right now it looks super plain, white walls. You see, there's windows, I don't know if you can see it, but there's windows. We're gonna actually put some plywood over that, turn that into a wall. We're gonna, I think, paint it Roman clay is the style of paint. And Ginger, I just ordered the furniture. That's gonna go.
I love it. Yeah, that's exciting. We have, Jeremy had worked on the design with some people and was just going back and forth, and so that's good to know we have it ordered. Hopefully this will be up and going
soon.
Super soon.
Yeah, you might have to endure 1 or 2 or 3 episodes with it looking makeshift like this.
Or 4 or 5. No, we wouldn't be
Hopefully
wrong.
not. We're trying to determine.
Standing right in the way.
We're trying to determine which lens to get.
That looks so good though.
Okay, so we can either, you have it set to the ultraviolet right now, I think.
Yeah.
So this is kind of the widest it could be. We just want it fully wide.
I like it.
There's a different version, let me show you.
Okay.
So the thing is, if it's fully wide like that and you guys aren't right next to each other, it might not feel very intimate.
Right.
So this would be just the two of you.
This is gonna look so cool.
Right, you want to kind of look at each
Okay,
other.
here we are. We're looking at each other.
You're podcasting.
We're podcasting.
Yeah, we're talking about a lot of important things today. What is this gonna look like? What's the pink color?
Okay. So
Oatmeal.
that's that.
Oatmeal Roman clay.
So then let's, Becca, you want to come sit next to Ginger? I'll sit next to Ginger. So then we could,
Welcome to the podcast. Thank you so much. Yes.
All right, so the painter is coming tomorrow morning to come and paint this space. So right now we're just clearing it out of everything. And we've got it all lined up. For the red tape is where the Roman clay is gonna be, and the rest will kind of just blend in. So this will be the angle for shooting in the studio. So we've got a bunch of boxes and stuff downstairs, furniture that's arrived, and we'll get that put up once the painting is done. So now we just gotta clear the space for the painters who come tomorrow morning. There's my dad helping out. Hey, Dad.
Hey.
So it's starting to look pretty empty. And ready to get painted. All right, so it begins. They've got the boards going up in the windows and they're starting to board up those windows, and they'll be painting the room. Can't wait to see what it looks like in a few hours. All right, what do you think?
I think the colors are perfect. We'll see the design. I don't know if I love these. I don't know if I love
These guys, huh?
They're a little too small.
Oh, really?
I think we need something a little bit bigger.
All right, well, so far, we're making progress.
Yep, that's what it looks like right now.
We're getting there. We'll figure it out. I like the couch, it's comfy. All right, the studio's getting there. We're got a bunch of boxes from all this stuff, and there it is. Getting there, because we've still got some furniture to change. I don't think we're gonna keep this couch. We might not keep these chairs. So that's why we've kept the boxes in case we need to send them back. But we'll keep the paint because it looks good. And we can't change it now. But look at this, we got the cameras and everything set up. It's coming together. Okay, we're making improvements, and right now our guy Mark is installing lights. And you gotta see this light, it's cool. Look at that. That's cool, bro. I've never seen a light like that. This is sweet. And you're putting up how many more? 3 more?
So we've got 3 more.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
It's gonna brighten this space up. It's coming together, bro.
Yeah, it's sweet. It really is coming together.
All right, we made it back home from our OB appointment, and with that, I was a little sad hearing that I had not made any progress and dilation, but thankfully baby boy's head down, and that's always just the best, knowing that he's in a good position. So I thought I would take a second and show you guys what is in my hospital bag. So far, I feel like I've not packed everything probably that I even need to pack. These are just a few little items.
I'm the right side for sure between the two, and
Yeah,
then
okay.
I lean to the bottom right. But
Can you go back to the first page? Yeah. Oh yeah, the lowercase ones.
All right, we've got a big podcast we're recording tomorrow. Our second guests ever, Zach and Tori Roloff, are coming into town, and so we are prepping the studio, putting some finishing touches. We don't have everything in yet, but almost everything, and it's looking good. These Picassos just went up. Love those. There's Becca. She's designing. The mixed tiles are about to go up, and it's coming together. Look at that. Ginger hasn't seen the space yet, and Zach and Tori are here. Hey guys, say hi. Hey. They're gonna actually be our first guest in the space, and Ginge hasn't seen, well, she's seen it, but she hasn't seen it with a lot of,
I have not seen any of the setups.
yeah. Justin's up here too.
Final product.
What do you think, Ginge?
Oh, nice. This looks really good.
Mr. Parsons?
yeah, what's up?
What do you think, Ginge? What do you think about the mixed tiles and all that?
This turned out really good.
Yeah.
Fun.
My favorite is the Picassos behind you guys.
That was Jeremy's must-haves.
Not originals,
They're
but
real, guys. They're
not
fake.
originals.
I'm too cheap for that.
Let's go, man.
All right, let's get this show on the
Where are
road.
you sitting? I don't know. We've never
All
had a
right,
guest.
you're gonna sit right there,
Well,
Ginge.
Yes, right? So-
Roll-offs are gonna sit on the couch.
Wait, I said where?
You're right.
This one?
Yeah, right
Okay,
there.
perfect.
Okay. All right, so the studio is done, and we've been recording in here a bunch. And if you haven't been watching those videos from the podcast, go to our channel. Maybe there's a video that'll pop up here, and see the studio in action. It's been really incredible. We're super grateful for everyone who worked on this space, and we turned it around, and so it's a lot of fun. We spent a lot of time up here and this podcast, Ginger always sits right here. It just feels like me and Ginger are just talking, like we always do, just with a couple cameras around, but sometimes we forget those are here. So go check one of those out, and thanks for coming along. See ya.